Hey everyone, it's Tanner here and welcome back to a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video we are going to be talking about a discussion regarding the character of Harumi, who again is a character that a lot of people really enjoy from Ninjago, and she's a character that a lot of people actually want to see return. Well, in today's video I will be discussing a few things about her potential return and how she almost came back at some point, presumably during season 10. Now of course Harumi, as we know of her in the show right now, is officially deceased. There's not much that we can do about that. However, she did return just ever so slightly in Prime Empire when Avatar Harumi appeared. This obviously wasn't the actual character of Harumi herself, rather it was just someone playing as an avatar of her, or just an avatar of her in the digital world of Prime Empire, but Harumi herself almost returned at some point. The Hagman brothers, who of course have been writing Ninjago for a very long time, and who were writing for Ninjago all the way up to season 9, actually toyed with the idea of bringing Harumi back at some point in time and having Garmadon revive her, very similarly to how Harumi once revived Garmadon. Now, it's not clear as to whether or not she would have returned in season 9 or a different season. I think that would have been a very solid thing to bring in for season 10, March of the Oni. However, the Hagman brothers did not write March of the Oni, and the last season that they wrote was season 9. So taking this into consideration, Harumi probably would have returned at some point in season 9. I could see that being a very interesting plot point regarding, again, Garmadon. He could have went and revived Harumi because, again, Garmadon genuinely cared for Harumi at that current point in time. He saw Harumi as his true, I guess, child, disregarding Lloyd entirely, but I feel like if Garmadon were to revive Harumi, that would have made season 9 a very different story, especially leading into its conclusion. Harumi would probably still be alive in the modern day as well, because there's no way that they would probably kill her again after they suddenly revived her, so I really don't think it's an issue there. If Harumi would have been resurrected by Garmadon, I feel like she would have definitely stayed around for the long run. Now, in terms of whether or not Harumi could appear again, given the current status of her being dead in the show, several other people have been talking about that. Obviously, the current writers of Ninjago have said that they could bring Harumi back if they actually had a decent narrative for her, which is obviously, understandable. They don't want to bring her back just for the sake of bringing her back, but if she actually has a purpose in future Ninjago seasons, then they could definitely utilize her character again. But as of right now in Ninjago, it's very obvious that Harumi is deceased with no plans of her returning. However, she could return at some point in the future if they so desired to bring her back, and she almost returned at some point, presumably in season 9, where Garmadon would have revived her, but that idea was ultimately scrapped. So let me know down below in the comments what you think about this. Would you have liked to have seen Harumi come back at some point in Ninjago's run, or do you think it's more, I guess, fitting for her character to actually have her stay killed off? Leave all your thoughts down below, and I look forward to reading what you guys come up with. With all that being said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for my other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.